with my guest that y'all just saw. I'm not gonna say who it is right now, but she does everything. I thought I did a lot, man. Every time I call her, hey, I swear to God, she gonna tell me she got Smurfs in the back. I promise.
Dude. I got it all, okay? The secret is.
How y'all doing today? I hope everybody's having a great hot weekend. And if
you are tuned into NWCLV.FM. I am DJ King Cobra. I move slick, strike quick, hit you once, and it's over. And DJ, that's digital journalist, because I don't jock nothing. You hear me? Hey, we back at it again, you did. Our first live broadcast of the year for 2024. We've been real busy gearing up for Super Bowl, but I got my round, Jayson Dixon, and this is Real Talk with Jayson Dixon featuring Sassy Secrets. Go ahead and take it away, Jay.
Hey, everybody, forgive me. I'm holding my phone today because I don't have my tripod, but it's okay. We've been so busy that we just trying to get this in. I had to get this interview in. Like, every time I call her, she on something. Hey, Jay, I got a pop-up shop. Hey, Jay, I got it. I'm like, golly, when do you sleep? I thought I did a lot. I thought me and my team worked, but this person right here, they move. So at the end of the day, I'm welcoming to the building Miss Sassy Secret herself.
Hey.
Introduce yourself to the crowd.
Oh, here
Let
we go.
them know. Yeah.
I'm Sassy Secrets, and the secret is she does everything.
And she not playing, y'all. When I say everything, man, I called her up. I was like, hey, I'm looking for an apartment. She's like, I got you. I said, I'm looking for a house. She said, she sent me like 8 of them. Like,
cash
choose
for
one
keys,
you want.
baby.
Right, cash for keys. But she also does a lot, so we're going to get into it right now, Miss Sassy. First, we're going to start off by telling people who you are, what you do, and where you live. Tell them everything about you.
So I'm originally from Chicago. I grew up in the Bay. And I've been in Las Vegas since I was about 15 years old. When I say I jumped off the porch.
She was 2. She said, hey.
I jumped off the porch. I've been the same way since I've been 6 years old.
I believe it.
Always popping, you know?
Hey, go ahead.
Pardon me. My son told me to say that. He was like, if you get nervous, mama, just say, excuse me. So, part of my life. Yeah, I do a lot. My mom taught me at the age of 6 about 7 different trades. And I mean, I was making rugs, I was crocheting, I was doing hair, and I actually got it from Miss Ruby. So if you ever hear about creative creations, it's Ruby Campbell, Ruby Austin. Go check her out. Also, check out Messiah Services too. Let me not forget Messy Mark. You know what the funny story is? I never thought about who Messy Marie really was, like the light skinned dude.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, is this the same Messy Mar? He like, yeah, that's her, that's him. I tell this fool, nobody told me he was light skinned. Marvin was dark skinned with doggone dreads. Nevertheless, I do everything. Tap in. I got cash for keys.
My live just went dead.
Did it?
1,000 people. It's okay though. We right here.
Sorry. I got 1% too, so y'all better hurry up and get it in real fast. I got a lot of things going on.
I'm not worried about that. So tell them everything you got going. Like, I want them to hear the story you talked to me about how you got into the different businesses and then how you incorporated those businesses into what you do now. And just keep it going from there. Like I said, this show's about you.
I've always talked too much. I talk too much. I'm sorry. I talk a lot. Right. But I'm good with people. They're drawn to me because I have so many different avenues on where I can actually have a skill. I'm right now in my life, in my point in my life, that I want to capitalize off of it.
Right.
So all the ideas that are thrown around in my head, I just start putting them into play. I was working at a collections company. Got that job on some whim because, you know, don't want to really say, but it's a 2-time, if you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
And I actually had to change everything. So I started working. Anything that I put my mind to or anything that I know I can get some money at, I'm adamant about it. Like, it's on go all day. I'm Sagittarius, December 21st.
Right.
So we on go all day, and I'm always moving. If I don't got a house, I'm braiding somebody's hair. If I'm not braiding somebody's hair, I'm twisting. Or I'm doing a revamp on that, like 5 twists, and we cooking that up to a whole head. I make rugs. I do design, interior design. So I'm working at this place for about 3 years. Top collector, 3 years in a row. I'm taking half of everybody's check. The lowest collector, I'm taking half of his check off of it.
Wow.
For 3 years straight.
Tell me that. Hold on, I need to know that. We need to make that money. How you do that?
It's good money in collections, but I outgrew it. You know, when your growth start coming, you're going to weed out different things.
Right.
And they may weed themselves out. You understand what I'm saying? And it actually weeded itself out. And in the midst of it, I designed my house, built a bar just on my birthday. I said, I'm going to have a birthday party. My sister does blooms. Yama Creations. Check her out. She does a whole case.
Right.
She did a whole party for me. I've always been into drinking and, hosting. So I started hosting things at my house, which turned into something else. I started selling weed, learned how to do butter, learned how to do tincture.
Well, you in Vegas, so that's a great place.
Yeah, man. I'm just like networking. I'm good at talking with people, and they actually drawn to what I got to say because I got something to say.
And that's true. Hey, I'm telling you, I met her. I was just telling Cap, like, I called Marv. I said, hey, Marv, I'm trying to find a place. He was like, I got somebody for you. She hit me up with 13 houses in less than 15 minutes. 14 apartments. I'm like, it's real in the field. Like, what is this going on? And
like, I got
if y'all don't know who she is, I need y'all to really pay attention. Because she's giving y'all some real keys on what she can do, especially if you live in the Vegas area. She's good on a lot of things that we won't mention on here. You just have to contact her. But what I want to get into is the struggles you told me what attracted me to you, because I'm all about people struggling. Because somebody on this live is listening and paying attention to. And if you were on my TikTok, somebody reported me because I wouldn't let them join my live. So I'm going to have to work that out when I get off. So I apologize because I had over 200 people on there before we went out. Over 1,000 people had tuned in. But anyways, I want you to go forward and talk about like the struggles you went through to get through everything. It's great to say, hey, I'm able to do this and make this money, but come on now, with everything we do great, there came a lot of pain that makes you
it's hard. There. It's hard. I'm a single mother of 4.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I'm a single mother of 4, and I get backlash from the kids, and I think it's only because they're growing up, but I try to think of them in the light that I grew up in, and certain things I just won't do. All of my kids have their own businesses.
Right.
From the 7-year-old who will be 8 in 2 weeks, from the 16-year-old.
Learn that game real quick, and I think a lot of people miss that. Your kids can make their own money, and you can make money with them, and you can write it off. Make them entrepreneurs.
Yes.
If you have a business in your home and your kids are around you all the time, get them on. Put them on an LLC. Find out what they're creative about. Get them moving.
Whatever you're good at, you can make money doing.
Right.
I figured that out. I'm good at talking to people. And I can rock it out. We gonna talk, okay?
Right.
I'm good at going to the round table. Wendy, you know, don't you? We take them to the round table. You hear me? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But yeah, it's in the kids, and people will gravitate to the kids, especially if they, first of all, they're kids.
Right.
Let's start there. They're kids. And whatever they good at, they can market. My son been playing the game for years. Do you know this man make at least $600 a week?
Hey, I've been playing the game since I was in the first grade.
Man,
if you come from the area that I come from, I'm 47, about to be 48. If you come from my area, I didn't like food stamps. Not the ones y'all get on the card.
Oh, no,
where you
the
can
books.
be discreet. I'm talking about the big brown books that everybody got. We used to get $85 of them a week. And I said, I don't want to spend this because my friends talked about me. If you come from the hood, you got talked about.
Yeah, you did.
Let's be real. We love food stamps now as adults because we buy food. But kids don't understand.
My son don't got no problem with taking that food stamp though. Let me hold it.
So
it'll be like, shoot.
At the end of the day, I used to run down to my candy store and spend it all and go to school in a backpack, no books, just candy. I'm charging 50 cents for one now.
Smart. That's how I started my son. He was in 2nd grade. I was like, won't you just take these food stamps? I'll go get you some candy. Went to Smart and Final and bought boxes for $30, and he was selling them for $3 a piece. Yeah. Big candy bars. Until they said, you know what, you can't sell no candy here.
Until the school says you can't do it.
You can't say no candy here, you dig?
And like back in the days, we didn't have all this stuff y'all got now where, we got to worry about somebody. Kids didn't care. They just want candy. If they broke out an allergy attack, they just told their mama they were sick.
I don't feel good. I had one of those today. She whole dish school, 6 years old, 7 years old, just dish school. She felt real better. A lot. Is that proper? No, that's not. Real better, she felt. That's what she said. But yeah, put it into the kids. Put it into yourself. Yep. Invest in yourself.
So tell everybody about what you got going on in the Vegas area and how they can get a hold of you. Hey, this is just a short interview to introduce y'all to it real quick. We got a lot more to talk about as the year go on, though.
As the year go on, I love to hear that. As they keep going,
we plan for the future. We don't plan for just right now. See, what I try to do different than other shows is I try to keep it short and sweet in the beginning so we can come back when I invite you back to the table. I can get more deeper into the meat of things.
Gotcha.
Right now, it's just an introduction so people can know who you are.
Introduction.
And you can advertise and tell them where you at.
I have a few events coming up. I'm booked for the remaining of this. I got one on Saturday. I'll send the link. I'll put the link on there. It is a wind down. It's a women's empowerment event, actually. And it's Saturday. I also vend with the weed. My next event, February 14th, is a sip, stroke, and smoke. It is a 420 event. I do have vendors. I have a weed vendor. Every ticket comes with a free pre-roll.
What's the stroke part?
Painting.
Oh.
I know it's sexy, right? It's sexy, right? But
hey, I had to ask the same thing, my guy. She sent me the flyer.
You gotta.
Hey, she sent me the flyer, and I just had to pause.
Yeah, it's with
so
that.
We just in here sipping and bucking. That's what I thought.
Well, I got some shit. So when you go to the campuses, you'll see. It's some people fucking that you gonna be paying.
And that's why I say, y'all, this is real, guys. At
it's
the end
all
of
the
the
way
day,
to 100.
I don't care what your business is. Nowadays, we're in a world where anything can make you bread. Hey, I wish I was the creator of OnlyFans. I promise you, because right now they eating heavy off stuff that everybody else, what we used to call deja vu.
Yeah.
And what we didn't talk about as kids. And don't get me twisted. Real talk. I'm sad that the kids of this generation are getting exposed to some of these things so fast. Mm-hmm. But with that also comes progress to where a lot more entrepreneurs have built out of this, right? Yeah. A lot more people able to support their family, and that's your ultimate goal. Because you go to other countries, America is don't say this, don't say that. But when I was in Germany, they introduced their kids early. When I was in France, they introduced their kids early. When I was in Brazil, it's nothing they don't talk about.
Yeah. And I think that's what's lacking is the conversation.
Right.
The conversation about different subjects that are
deja vu.
Like it's literally taboo. In their face.
Taboo. I'm sorry.
Is it taboo?
Y'all let me say deja vu.
We let you say anything. Listen, go ahead. Taboo. What the dude saying? Who thank God I met you? Yeah. Who thank God? I feel like I'm sitting at the table. Okay, baby.
I'm not a table. We just love entrepreneurs, and we love to hear. I'm not coming, like you said, like you were nervous to come on the show, but what did I tell you? I said, you're going to listen up because this is about you being you and letting the people know what you got going on. You can't move your business without being who you are. I see a lot of business owners, you want to do your own, but sometimes you got to play the game, sometimes you don't. And where we come from, thanks to Cap, I'm learning that I'm not playing the game.
Yeah.
I built this empire. We built it together. We're building what we're building in Vegas, but all across the country we've been building. So as I hear somebody like you, I'm like, you got all this coming on, but who knows? If you don't get into these proper positions, you just hustling. Yeah. Let's stop the hustle and build a business.
Yeah. I definitely want to make money in my sleep.
Right.
I definitely want to make money in my sleep. Like it's not far-fetched. It's not impossible. It's not none of that. It's literally happening. Before 6 months ago, I started my business. Just sitting in the house, built a bar for my birthday, and was like, you know what, I could host parties.
Right.
I started hosting parties. Come on over for Easter. I had a big old Easter egg for the adults, though. Only me put edibles and liquor in a damn adult egg.
Y'all see what I'm saying, though? But any kind of creativity. So we about to wrap it up. Tell these guys how they can find you, where they can get it done.
Before we wrap that up, y'all need to definitely pay attention to this entrepreneurs event. I have a workshop. It is March 1st with Dwight Looney and this young man right here. This wonderful man right here, ready to teach y'all some games on how to elevate and turn your business credit into funding, up to $250,000 in bank funding for your business. It's a way that we can do it, that we're not privy to this information, and we want to teach the masses. You can find me _Sassy_Secrets on IG. Facebook is Von Jones, VONN Jones, common spelling. I have about 3 pages, only one of them rocking out right now. It's a big old afro with my hoo-wop. And she holding her drink, okay?
Yeah, I feel it. Well, guys, you got us real quick. I thank you guys for tuning in. Again, my TikTok followers, I apologize. Somebody got upset because they wanted to come in and be a part of the conversation, I guess. It was about 12 people, so I don't know who exactly did it. But guess what? We coming back at y'all in a couple of days because we're about to get back in the flow of doing this like we were before the new year. I thank you, Sassy, for coming in and letting people know what you do in your events. And King Cobra, we're ready to get out of here, bro.
Hey.
Real talk with Jayson Dixon. Have a great evening.
You as well.
For sure. We'd like to thank Sassy for coming in, you dig? And if you're in the Las Vegas area, holla at us. NWC Dispensaries, NevadaWellnessCenters.com. And oh yeah, that Shaka Zulu is in. Hey, that's my favorite. You heard me? So come in. We got specials on the Shaka Zulu. I know you've been hearing the commercials and stuff on NWCLV.FM. And oh yeah, I am DJ King Cobra. I move slick, strike quick, hit you once and it's over. Yeah. And DJ, that's digital journalist, because I don't jock nothing. You heard me? This was Real Talk with Jayson Dixon featuring Sassy Secrets.
Hey.
We up out of here. For sure.
Peace.
Hey, that was so lovely.